Hey Flosstube, this is Veronica with Night Stitch, and I'm here with an update video. I guess I could scoot closer. Okay, I have an FFO. I finished my home by dimensions, and I wrapped it around a canvas, and then I put scraps of paper on the back, and I'm gonna put a little hanger thing. I haven't done that yet, but yeah, so I think I'm actually gonna give this to my grandparents because my grandpa's birthday is coming up. So yeah, and pretty simple. Okay, so that was my FFO, yay! And then I guess whips. I don't know. It's like I forgot how to do this, right? So my ivory needle challenge that I do every couple months. It lasts for like 3 months, so I just rotate between a couple different projects. This is Persephone by Silver Moon Steelworks, and that was what I was working on this week for Ivory Needle. And I actually got like 50%, I think, of the pattern done. It's like the top half, so call that 50%, right? This is Sun Kiss by Fiberlicious, and it's Opalescent Lugana, 28 count. And I changed the bat to Dark Knight bat, which is Christian Bale's Batman, because I like that bat a lot. And so there's that. And I did some blue in the back for like the backlighting. So his bat always had like blue light underneath it, and so I really like that. So I did that. And the color changes of Persephone and Flower Maiden are from some pictures I saw of. I searched Persephone, and there were like some conceptual pictures of what she looked like, and one of them she was wearing this like blue dress, and the other she was wearing a pink one, so I took those colors. So I'm about 50% done. I think that maybe next time I pull this out I might get it done. I will. This is the project bag that I just put the fabric label on, and then I wrote the name of the project on the back. This is from Target. It's just a $1 bag. I have all sorts of project bags. Like, I have some that are from people that make project bags, and then others I just have those little Target $1 bags. And sometimes I use like this, I use the bag the fabric came in. So my next whip I worked on was the Epic Storybook Princesses from Cloud's Factory. And my printer is running out of coloring, so it's streaky. But I worked on the castle on the left-hand side, where there's like little flowers growing up like a trellis. And this is on Peacock by Fiberlicious, 32 count Lugana, and it's really freaking huge. So it's not a regular size cut. It's like bigger than a yard. It's massive. Huge. But here we go. This is the castle. And needle minder is fueled by Scotch from Needle Attraction. And in here, I substituted one of the Most Sale flosses. It's like Gloria or something, but it's like a variegated pink, and it's because I didn't have one of the DMC colors, so I just substituted. This other whip I worked on is Seahorse Style from Peacock and Fig, and this is on 28 count Sweet Tea Lugana Opalescent. I worked on this block here. I got most of the mermaid done, except for maybe her big tail fin thing. And I got some of the borders started. And I changed the colors in her tail to match the word heart. So I wanted to tie in this block to the rest of the pattern. Since I used different colors, I thought I would try to pull those in to her. This is just kind of bag the fabric in. Okay. Well, a thing I've been working on the past couple of days is Cloud's Factory. This is the Legendary Creatures alphabet. And the needle minder is from Needle Attractions, and it's Alice in Wonderland wearing a Jack Daniels t-shirt. And this is Wenday, I believe, is what it's called. This is a flower. Got his mushroom done and his beard, so now all I need is the rest of him. He's kind of headless right now. This is Abracadabra by Shakes Manor, and it's 32 count Ghana. And I'm working on that now, so I kept it in the poopy thing. Okay, so I finished home, and that was one of my ivory needle projects. So I needed a third. I needed to replace the project. So I know a lot of you have heard of the Tiny Decisions app that it's like a wheel and it spins and then it like picks stuff for you. I have Android, so I couldn't use that app, but I looked up Tiny Decisions in the Google Play Store, and it brought up Decisions Roulette, which is the same thing, but it's the Android version. So I made up my own wheel with the whips that I had that I didn't already include in Ivory Needle, because I did a challenge in the past that I used. Like I picked 3 projects for that too, and so I kept those out, and then I kept the ones out that I was doing now, and then that was my whip wheel, I guess. So it picked May the Floss Be With You. Actually, it's just called May the Floss, but it's by Mo Sale, and it's like a Star Wars spin on May the Force Be With You. So this is what I have so far. This was the project I started on Star Wars Day for Stitch Mania and royally screwed up because, as you can see, the O, I started right here for some reason because I can't count, and so I ended up frogging it all out, and then I hadn't worked on it since Star Wars Day, so I guess the app knew that and it picked it for me because it was like, you need to do this. So technically this is a restart, but I actually started in the middle this time. You can see how far off I was, which is ridiculous. But this project though, I've been frogging, like I did the S and it was like way too high. I don't know, I like miscounted down here somewhere or some dumb thing. So I had to frog that, yeah. If it's a really, really simple pattern, I'm like really stupid at it. Like it's just silly. But I got everything figured out and it's looking good. Now, anyway, this is actually Ada because it's 18 count and I don't like linen, so I didn't want to do 36 count over 2, so I just got 18 count. It's Aura by Fiberlicious. I think she said it was hand painted, so there's a giant purple circle in the middle and then it's blue all the way around. And then I have my 2 Princess Leia needle minders. They're both from Needle Attraction. And this is my 11 by 17 Q snap. So, okay. Alright, so September. I looked in the Stitch Mania files again because I thought I would do some South, see if I had some whips that would go with the South. So I have 2 categories. I have month long and day long. So there are some that I'll work on all month and some that I'll just work on the day. And then I'll probably do like my Clouds Factory and the Seahorse stuff because I like to do that. And then I will also be doing my Ivory Needle. So plenty of stuff for me to work on, which is good because I'm not one project at a time kind of person. So for the month-long ones, I'm going to do the Stitching Scientist, and that one is just work on anything science related. So I'm going to work on CSI because it's a forensic science crime drama show thing. This is on Waiting for You by Fiberlicious. It's 28 count of Ghana. It's opalescent. And this is where I am right now. This is Gil Grissom. And I did his skin 1/1 because I'm crazy. But no, because I actually really like the look of skin 1/1, so. There's that. That'll be where I'm starting from. This was a Stitch Mania start that I just started on May 7th. and I haven't worked on it since then. And I had to fold this weird because there's pins in it still, because I have to count from the center over to where the other little person is going to be, so I didn't want to take the pins out. Okay, so I'll be working on that all month long in September. And the other piece I'm going to do is the tour day designers, which is they pick one designer for the whole month, and if you have a project by them or if you want a new start, you can do that. So the designer for September is Stitchy. I'm going to do Be Inspired by Stitchy. And I'm actually pretty far on the first page. I did a lot on this. So I picked page 2 to start on, and I just went at it. I actually finished the knife and the quarter section of the believe part. So this is Fiberlicious 28 count Marvelous Opalescent. So that. So that will be also something I work on all month long. Okay. Now, those are the only two I'm doing for the month long. The day long ones are Return to Hogwarts, so anything Harry Potter. So I'm going to do Gryffindor by Little Mojo. I don't know why I took that out weird, but I did. So this is where I'm at with it. And I have a Slytherin needle minder. So that is September 1st. And this is Storm Chaser by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. Okay, and then full coverage on the 5th is just, I'm going to pick one of my Hades and work on it. I don't know which one, so I'll just surprise you when the day comes to do the update on that. September 15th is Work That Whip, so it's basically you take one of your Stitch Mania whips and you work on it for that day. I decided I'd pick one of my smaller ones. I started it on May 14th. And it is Dreamcatcher by Artiste, and it's just a mini kit thing. And I'm doing it on this little scrap piece of Every Leaf is a Flower by Fiberlicious. It's opalescent. And mainly I think all I really have left is the back stitch at the top and then the feathers. The back stitch is kind of confusing. I don't know. I think I'm just thinking about it too hard or something. But it was like hard to figure out where to go. I don't know. I'm just overthinking it. This needle minder is from No Name Needle Minders, and it's one of the free ones that she gave. Okay, and then the last thing is on September 23rd, it's the color a day sale. So this year they're doing the zodiac signs. So Libra is the color that they picked. I think it's like blue or something. So I'm gonna work on Queen of Cross Stitch. And it's a free pattern by Pinoy Stitch. Hang on, I think I have it over here. Ta-da! Queen of Cross Stitch. It's pretty small, I think. 2 5/8 by 3.5, so doing it on this top half of this 28 count Midnight Splendor by Fiberlicious. And this is my all beads project. So these are Delica beads, and that is Denarius hanging out on here because she's from Needle Attraction. But instead of doing Queen, I'm going to do Khaleesi of Cross Stitch because I like that. So that's going to be my color day on September 23rd. And those are my plans for September. I have some haul. I bought 2 patterns. One is from, I guess it's the Stitch Bitch. So it's going to be subversive. So maybe either close your eyes or plug your ears or mute me or something if you don't want to hear it. But it's this sarcastic, well, aren't we just a ray of fucking sunshine? Because I was having a bad day and people were annoying me and I was like, I should buy this pattern. Because sometimes people can be giant assholes and they just have to like poop on everything you do, like contradict everything you say or just like make you feel like crap for having an opinion. Yeah, so that's kind of why this pattern attracted me, because sometimes, yeah, it's like, dude, just stop talking to me, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I got that from Everything Cross Stitch. And I also got Rosie the Riveter. We Can Do It Lady. And I actually have fabric that I want to start this on. And I'm actually not going to stitch the yellow so the fabric shows through. But yeah. And I also think I'm going to do like a video about how to start in the middle, because technically this is a full coverage pattern, and I have seen people ask, like they're intimidated from starting in the middle in a full coverage pattern, so I thought maybe I would do a video about, because I start everything in the middle, like even my like museum shelf, that really, really huge height that I have, I started it in the middle and it's fine. So I think I'm gonna do that, do a video where I show how I do that. So maybe people can have an idea if they want to do that too. That was also from Everything Cross Stitch, and because no chart should travel alone, that's why I got 2. Okay, so fabric of the month for August from Fiberlicious is chocolate. I got the 28 count Lugana opalescent small piece. And it was Fiberlicious's anniversary or something, so she gave me this free jade silk. Spun silk. It's pretty. And then this is the chocolate. So, sparkle. It's like brown with some grays and oranges, and yeah, it's cool. So, another fabric to add to my stash. Okay, that is all that I have. I will do that video about starting the middle for full coverage stuff, and yeah, I think that's all. So I'll see you guys on the next video.